This minor league team is reminded.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup. Clinton Slaughter, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball, judging.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Delivery. Popped him up. Castro has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big.
Now at the plate, Nick Franklin, runner in scoring position. The 2-1 home. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Standing in, Miles Cooper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bruner on at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. Bragg has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Leading off the inning, Miles Cooper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Diaz. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you feel.
Now at the plate, Miles Cooper.
Miles Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready once again, Nick Franklin. He singled his last time up.
Nick Franklin.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 63 earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Carlos Armas wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Jacobson, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Miles Cooper.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And not not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now to the plate, Luis Diaz. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Cooper leads off first with one away. High pop up. Holmes is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So coming to the plate, Alberto Villarreal, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Villarreal.
Oh and 1, here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Miles Cooper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
Cooper.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. That's a 2-1. And that one got a piece of him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
So digging in now, Luis Diaz.
Right fielder, Luis Diaz.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Bragg. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 2-0. At the plate, Miles Cooper. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Franklin is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. In now, Miles Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Bruner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, and the runner back. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bruner is on his way home. He scores as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And again a throw. And the runner back safely. And still one more throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 0-2 home. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 3-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daniel Holmes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To third. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in, Miles Cooper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, 0-1 the count. Bruner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners going. Line to the right side. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score tonight. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roger Nelson notches his 3rd win of the year. Robbie Jacobson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but Carlos Armas closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left